In my work as a composer, I include elements of randomness and chance so as to break out of comfort zones and habits and see what new ideas can come about. Today I want to demonstrate how I use the unknown in composition techniques. I like to randomly select chords, percussion instruments, things like that, and force certain limitations upon myself to see what I can come up with. In the digital era, we have endless amounts of sounds and possibilities. It's very convenient, but it can be overwhelming sometimes and hard to gain focus. So by using a finite set of parameters, I help myself to gain creative momentum. So for my demonstration today, I asked a few friends and family to send me suggestions of just one chord each and one kitchen implement each that I can use as a percussion instrument. And none of them heard what the other said. Let's see what they sent.
A wooden spoon.
A big pot. Egg beater.
Kettle. Salt cellar.
D flat minor.
A flat minor.
D minor.
F minor.
Just a small disclaimer, at this point I normally work on chord voicings, but when I made this video I had a ton of deadlines, so I had to rush the process a bit here. I'll demo this more in the next one. Once I've collected all these sounds, I listen to the recording and I think of the sounds in two ways. The first is to break up sounds that I treat as familiar territory. So perhaps there's a sound of me tapping the bottom of the kettle, and that reminds me of the kick drum in a traditional drum kit. Or maybe knocking the top of the pot with the wooden spoon reminds me of a finger snap or a clap. And I'll start to assemble grooves that make sense to me and feel good. The other way I deal with the sounds is to not actually listen to them, but grab specific parts of the visual waveform based on what I think looks interesting. So for example, let's say if I tapped one of the instruments, it made the sound, I mean, this is not possible, but it made the sound go to the shot right now. And I just isolated this part and scrapped the rest. And then I got right now, right now, right now. But in this instance, it's percussion, it's not words. So I will do that without listening. I'll just identify what looks interesting to me and take that. And what that does is it helps me break out of familiar territory. So the next part of the process is a combination of creating things that feel good and I know will work, and also diving into the unknown. Okay, so I managed to make quite a cool drum groove out of the kitchen objects. I'll play some of the individual sounds. Nice little swing to the salt cellar. That one's a bit more brutal. And so on, a few of these kind of sounds. Nice little kick drum here. And then the chords that I played on the piano, on the Fender Rhodes, those are here. I've cut them up and just made them 1 bar long each. Great, now I'm going to play the drum beat and the chords together. Pretty nice. Now it's bass line time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's guitar time. I thought I'd lay down a little riff. Okay, that's it for me. This was just a small glimpse into some of the processes I use.